right here. Welcome back to my channel, Live Love Lloyd. If you are new here, welcome. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you can join the fam, and also turn on your notification bell so you can be notified when it's just upload new videos. So today, lovies, as you can tell from the title of this video, I'm gonna be giving y'all a list of friends slash people you want to stay away from because they just no bueno. So let's get right into it. The first on my list is the unlucky friend, okay? You want to stay away from this person because this person, now, before I even get into this person, we all as human beings have our moments. We all will go through the yin and the yang. It is just life. Life has a balance where you have to go through every cycle of it. The good, the bad, the negative, the positive, the up, the down, the love, the hate, the passion. What's the opposite of passion? I don't know, but you get what I'm saying. So we're all gonna have a moment where we're either faced with some unluckiness or depression or whatever the case may be. But the unlucky person slash friend is someone who literally in every aspect of their life, it's just shit. Nothing is working for them. Nothing. Not their career, not their love life, not their family relationships, not their friendships. Nothing is working for them. You want to stay away from people like that because first and foremost, a person who is literally faced with the negative of life all the time, to me personally, that already says that like mentally you're a little off. And the way you think, I take that back. Not mentally you're off, but you have just a negative mindset. Like you do not find any good aspects of life. And like I said, life is yin and yang. So if you are literally living life and your mindset is that like everything is bad and you're just unlucky and nothing good is happening for you, I don't necessarily know if that type of energy is good for me, because especially if you are a person who has like a positive mindset, you could possibly add some light to their life, but that's only if they're actually seeing results. If they're not seeing results, that's just gonna be draining to you because you have a positive mindset and this person doesn't. And when things start happening for your life, trust and believe that unlucky friend is going to turn into the jealous friend. Which leads me to the next on this list. The jealous friend, Lord. I think we all kind of know what the jealous friend looks like. The jealous friend is someone who's just downright not happy for you. Like they are jealous, they're envious of your life. They are envious of you. You don't even have to have anything. That's the thing. A lot of us be hanging around these people and they treat us a certain way or try to treat us a certain way, because I don't play games, but they try to treat us a certain way, and then it's like, whoa, I don't even have anything. Why are you trying to treat me like that? That's the jealous friend. It's your confidence. It don't have to be anything else. It's your confidence. That right there, that alone, ooh, jealous bitches, they hate a bitch with confidence. Don't walk up in that place acting like you got a tad bit of confidence, because they're gonna try to find some type of flaw in you, because that's just them. Jealous people are also like borderline narcissists in my mind. But yeah, jealous friend is never gonna be happy for anything in your life. Like if they're not doing better than you, trust and believe. And even if they are, like I said, you could just have that confidence, and that right there will just intimidate a jealous friend. You want to stay away from jealous people because why do you want to be friends with someone who's envious of your life? Have you never like seen these stories on the ID investigation channel? Like friends just, wind up killing their friends over their baby or some shit because they was jealous of the love life and crazy shit. Stay away from jealous friends. Nobody jealous of you is good for you. Everybody who's good for you is going to want to see you be happy. It's going to push you to happiness. It's going to push you to success. A jealous person, you can't even go to them with your story. Why would you want to be friends with a jealous person? So please do me a favor, sis, and stay away from jealous people. What are some traits of a jealous person? Like, what do? They downplay everything, like I said. They don't want to see you happy. most of the time in their sentences, there's always, oh, that little job you got, oh, that little car you got, your little apartment, oh, your little body. Like, that's a jealous friend. They always got little. When they talking to you about your life, the things that you happy about, they always find a way of downplaying it, and they say little. And that's one trait. What else? What else jealous friends like to do? Yeah, that's pretty much all I could think of right now. But comment down below and let me know if you have like jealous friends, or if you dealt with jealous friends, and like what are some of the things that they said to you, some of the things that they did to you. But anywho, stay away from jealous bees. Let's move on to the next one. Stay away from the gossip friend. Lord, did I just wipe my eyebrow off? What is going on with me? Seriously? See, that's how you know right there that the gossip friend is just no bueno. You guys to stay away from the gossip friend. The gossip friend literally does nothing with their time. All they want to do is talk about what other people are doing with their time. The gossip friend thrives off of shit talk. The gossip friend loves to see drama in other people's life so they can sit down and talk about it. Now, I'm not saying that gossip can't be fun, you know, a little juice here and there, because we all gossip. But the gossip friend, literally, gossiping is their hobby. So, I don't have time for that. I don't know about y'all. I don't have time to sit down and gossip about the next bitch and what she doing with her life. Because that time right there is the time that I need to be taking and investing into the things that I want to do with mine. Figured out me? So, the gossip friend has nothing else to do. That is their hobby, like I stated. The gossip friend will waste your time. All right? I'm telling you that right now. Talking on the phone when you in your teens and in your early 20s, yeah, that's all cool and dandy. But the older you get, you start realizing like, yo, I wasted mad fucking time. Why am I just, like, you're gonna start cutting out certain shit that don't feed you, because you're gonna realize like, this is literally time. I'm talking about the next bitch and she getting it. And you gonna start telling your friends like, listen, right now, I don't got the time. I'm gonna have to talk to you later. And eventually, y'all not gonna talk anymore, because guess what? That's all they wanna do is talk about gossip. Gossip. You need to stay away from those people and trust and believe, because they gossip so much. Anything you tell them, they will gossip that too. Have you ever had one of those friends where, like, a person you just met or whatever case may be, and they are talking to you about someone that they're supposed to be close to, telling you all their business and everything of the sort, and then they want to be friends with you? It's kind of like, whoa. And not only do they want to be friends with you, but you see them hanging out with the person that they've been talking shit about. How am I supposed to trust you? You done told me all your friend's business. I've known you about a minute. You gave me her whole rundown. Why would I want to be friends with you? You out here spreading people's business. And you also got to pay attention to the gossiper's life, because like I said, that's all they do is gossip. So pay attention to their life. Are they doing anything productive? Are they anyone that you want to be associated with? No. 9 times out of 10 when you think about it that way, no. Stay away from the gossiper. The next person on this list is the Mixie Friend. Like, bruh, I ain't gonna front. Having a little mixie in your life is fun sometimes. Like I said, having a little gossip in your life is fun sometimes too. But that's not all you want to be about. Like, I don't want to have a friendship where, like, all you want to do is be in a mix. Let's go here because this person gonna be here. Let's go there because it's popping. Who don't want to go to a popping place here and there? But bitch, I'm not waking up every day scrolling on the gram or scrolling on Facebook to find out what club I need to go to because all the popping people gonna be there. I'm not chasing clout. Like, sis, sit your ass the hell down. Sit down, okay? The Mixie Friend is like I said, sometimes the Mixie Friend could be fun because they like to socialize a lot. But the Mixie Friend has 50 million friends. Pay attention to the Mixie Friend. They will have, everybody is their friend. Oh, that's my homegirl. Oh yeah, I know her. I know her. Everybody is their friend. So they don't have like a discernment of what real friendships look like. Feel me? You know, because everybody is their friend. Everybody. Those type of people you have to stay away from, because once you're in the limelight, you're in the limelight. And anything that comes their way and you're around, it's a possibility that you might be, you know, collateral damage. You don't want to be a part of that. I had a Mixie Friend when I was younger, and yeah, like I said, she was fun because she would have like girl throw parties and shit in her house. Girl parties, we would go to the movies, we would just always go out. So she was fun, like I said. But because she was so mixy, she didn't have a discernment of what real friends look like. So when I spoke to her about certain things that I felt wasn't right, it was like it was a problem for her. Like I couldn't speak my mind to her, because mixy people, you know, they just become friends with you because of the mix. They don't really become friends with you because they really want to know your thoughts on shit that they doing in their life and yada yada yada. You know, they just want to be friends for the clout. That's what they're chasing. So when I would try to have real friendship conversations with her, it was like, nah, other people don't talk, like, you know, that's not, yeah, who do you think? So yeah, I couldn't deal with that. And also, she was so mixy to the point that twice with this bitch, I had to run from gunshots. Had a skirt on, jumped over fucking gates from gunshots. If I could find that picture from that night, I'm gonna post it. Yo, like, bruh, stay away from mixy people, because like I said, anything that's following them, it's a possibility that you could be collateral damage. So even though a mixy person could be fun, you want to kind of limit the time that you spend with them. And yeah, you want to do that. The next friend you want to stay away from is the bougie friend. Most of the time, the Mixie Friend is the bougie friend. So you want to stay away from the bougie friend. The bougie friend, Lord. Okay, so what I will say is the two bougie people that I know in my life, because what I thought bougie was like, you know, uppity black women or black people, rich black people who shun their nose on the poor black people. That's what I thought bougie was, you know, because the white America tried to create this image that rich black people are uppity, and no, they're not. They're just rich, and they should be allowed to live in luxury just like white rich people. But yeah, that was the image that was created, so that's what I thought bougie was. But in reality, what I think bougie is bitches who will do anything for designer, but still shun their nose on others who cannot afford designer, who don't want to bust their coochie for designer. That's what I think bougie is. Okay, so I had a friend and a friend of the family that I know. So the friend, bougie bitch, the mixy one. Now, you know, if you in the mix, you want to be fly, you want to try to keep up with the Joneses. But when you really from the hood and you ain't living like that, bitches will try to do the most for the bag. Like, we know. They selling the WAP. That's what they doing. They giving up the WAP. That's what I realized. Like, you aren't even in that tax bracket to shun your face on anybody. Because the shit that you do to have these nice dinners, the shit that you do to have these nice bags, the shit that you do to be in these areas with these people who, with the Joneses, you actually are degrading your soul. That's what you are doing, boo. You are degrading your soul. The vibrational level for you is very low. You vibrate on a low level. Cause let me tell you something, boo. let me tell you something. I'm never giving up my WAP for nothing unless I love you. You know what I'm saying? You not getting this WAP for no fucking bag, my nigga. Are you dumb? Are you dumb? Kiss my fucking ass. Kiss my ass. But anyhow, yeah. So that was the friend. She was giving up her WAP, and she used to lie to me and tell me, oh, that's my uncle. My uncle buys me the designers. I'm like, sis, your uncle? If that's your uncle, why can't your uncle come inside your house? Why your mom can't see your uncle? Why you always gotta meet your uncle in a dark tinted car at a certain time? Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Like, you my friend and all. I'm not gonna necessarily call you out and tell you that you whoring for the bags and shit, but I know that's what you're doing. I'm not dumb. So that's what her bougie ass was doing. Fucking and sucking older men for these designers. Thank God I let her ass go. Now the next person, the family friend, Lord, she's the worst. Ugh. Her life is just so fucked up, and I'm not even gonna get into all that extra stuff. But she's the same way. Like, she wants to go on certain websites, buy fake designers, and listen, I am not here to judge anybody. If you want to spend your money on fake shit, go ahead and do that. But I'm the kind of person, I'd rather work hard for my shit and go ahead and buy it. That way I feel better about myself, Nothing personal, but I always like to feel good about myself. I like to, whatever I'm gonna do in life, I wanna make sure that I'm doing it with good intent. It's coming from a good place. Like, my soul is okay with it. She would buy all these fake things and then like shun her face on people. Like, I had a birthday one time and I invited her, and she had the nerves to be grilling down my friend. Like, sis, why is you grilling my friend like that? Okay, she not up in here with the Gucci and the Louis and the Chanel and all that stuff, but everything she has on, she actually could afford. She didn't go on a fake website to buy it. So how dare you? How dare you? And that's the thing I can't take with people. Like, so many people are out here praising these people who wear designers. A lot of them are wearing fake shit. A lot of them are wearing fake shit and then want to look down on the next bitch. Don't try me. Don't try me. That's what you're not gonna do. Cause I'm gonna read you to fill, okay? Do not. You out here selling fucking pussy for a motherfucking bag. Do you have guap in that bag? You sold your WAP, but do you have guap? Get the fuck out of here. So I'm getting a little, I'm getting a little hood. Let me bring it down. So yeah, you wanna stay away from the bougie friend, because the bougie friend literally has this. They're self-centered. They kind of have like no morals. This is my opinion on the bougie friend. Like I told you, what I used to think bougie was, but this is what I think bougie is. So yeah, they're just self-centered. They're all about designers, and they will do anything to get the designers. Next one you want to stay away from is the copycat. Now, the copycat, like, I don't really find anything wrong with the copycat friend. It's just that sometimes you can feel a little suffocated. Like, you can't really be yourself. Like, you can't, because in the beginning you're gonna start being yourself. You're gonna be yourself, and then you're gonna start realizing that, fuck, everything I do this bitch wanna do. Like, stop. Now, there's a difference between the copycat friend and the friend who has a common interest. Yeah, so there's a difference between the two. The copycat friend literally doesn't have their own sense of anything. Like, the copycat friend 9 times out of 10 wants to follow your style to the T. The friend that has the common interest is like, okay, we both love fashion, so we're both stylish, like, that's the difference. The copycat friend want to wear like, bitch, where you got that jacket? Bitch, where you got that shirt? Bitch, where you got those shoes? Bitch, why you ain't get me one? Bitch, why you ain't tell me you was going shopping? Why you ain't bring me? That's the copycat friend. The common interest friend is, we going shopping and we are literally bouncing off of each other. Like, what you think about this? What you think about that? Oh, wait, like, you vibe on the same things, but you're still your individual self. if you understand what I'm saying. Like, the copycat friend don't care about their individuality. The copycat friend want to be you, and they want to be you loudly and proudly. And it's good, but it's bad. I don't like it personally. Bitch, don't copy me. Do not copy me. I want all my friends to be individuals. Like, I'm a Gemini, so for me, I believe in like being free. I want to be free. I want to express thy motherfucking self at all times in every aspect of my life. So with that said, I want the people who come into my life to be like that. I want them to be like me, like common interests, but I still want them to express themselves. Let's bounce off of each other. Let's make each other better because we're both the same but different, if that makes sense, you know? So I want all my friends to be themselves. Like, bitch, let me see your style. Let me see what the hell I can learn from you. Let me pick your brain. You know, like, please don't copy me, because if you copy me, bitch, how the fuck we gonna be friends? I'm basically friends with myself. I'm friends with myself. Like, you're a waste of friend. You know, like, if you're gonna be me, then you're a waste of friend because I'm the original me. So what are we doing? Why are we friends? Like, I just don't get it. Like, what's happening? You know, so the copycat friend is not necessarily bad, like I said, but you're gonna start to feel suppressed because after a while you're gonna realize this bitch is copying everything I do, and I don't necessarily know if I want to be around her or tell her anything anymore, because everything that I'm onto, she's onto, and it's just like, go on a corner somewhere, please. The next friend you want to stay away from is the using friend. This friend is pretty much self-explanatory. The using friend. They only want to speak to you when they need something from you. They never inquire about your personal life. They don't give a damn. All they give a damn is about themselves. They are what I like to call opportunistic people. You are only out for opportunity. That's what you want. You see that my life is, you know, moving smoothly, and you see that there's some things that you may be able to benefit from. So the only time you want to talk to me is when you could benefit. Bitch, not on my watch. That's not happening. So this could be the using friend or a using family member, whomever, but back in the day, I used to have, you know, I ain't gonna tell y'all who it was or whatever, but a few persons who would, you know, this earlier in my 20s, I would do makeup, all these things. Like, I'm just skillful. I know how to sew. I know how to do everything for the most part here. Yeah. So when I started playing around after high school and things of that nature, you know, they would hit me up, like, call me, you home? And that's one of the things that they do. A user friend, they want to just know if you home. They don't call you and say, oh, hey, can you do me a favor? They want to know if you home, because for them, if you're home, that equates to you being able to service them. Not on my watch, bitch. So, yeah, they would hit me up like, oh, you home? Whatever. So, I realized that every time they came where I got a hit up, it was because they wanted either me to put on lashes, they wanted me to either do their makeup, they wanted me to make them something, but no pay, no tip, no nothing. But when they were going to the nail salon and the hair salon and buying clothes, it's not a problem. They got all the money in the world. But when they don't have all the money in the world, they're hitting up old little Amara. Nah, bitch. Those are the type of people you need to let loose. Don't let nobody use you, ever. Nobody use you. If a person really rock with you and they really support you, they are going to help you the same way they would be helping the other people that they're spending their money with, you know? Don't allow nobody to use you. Not for your services. Don't allow nobody to use you for your mind. You know, because there also are user friends who only call you when they want advice for themselves. Those are the self-centered friends. But I ain't even put that on the list. But I just thought about that. But yeah, those are the self-centered friends. They only call you when they need to know something about themselves. Like, how could you help me? Like, I'm going through this. Like, I'm having anxiety. I'm having a mental breakdown. Can you please help me right now? Like, I don't even give a fuck what you're doing with your life. Can you please help me? You know, yeah. I'm crazy. Why do I want to be friends with you? Don't allow anybody to use you for your mind, your services, your money, anything. Don't allow no one to use you. Now, I will say that if you do have someone in your life like that, and you don't really see that as a wrong, as like necessarily like a red flag, you can actually start to use them. If you have services, like if you have a business or whatever, and they only want to come to you when they could get free shit, start using them and putting their ass to work. You want to put me to work? I'm gonna put your ass to work. But in general, me personally, I stay away from anybody that comes off like a user, anyone who comes off like they just want opportunity, like, oh, let's go out here. I had Lord, I don't even get into that. But yeah, people who just come out to dinner, group dinners, they know they don't got no fucking money. Like, why are you here? You know you don't have no money now. We got to sit down and be embarrassed because you're going to sit down here and try to figure out what did you eat and what did you not eat. Like, bitch, you knew you didn't have no money. You should have took your ass home. You should have left the house. Straight up. Like, people could try to use you in many ways, but you need to keep your eyes open and stay away from them motherfucking users. They like leeches. Okay? Very draining. The next friend you want to stay away from is the dismissive friend. Like, these people usually dismiss your feelings. Like, if they did something wrong to you, if they joked on you, if they told your business, if they spoke to you in a disrespectful manner, like, they dismiss everything. You be like, listen, sis, you know, the way you spoke to me the other day, girl, don't even worry about that. You tripping. It's not that serious. It's really not. Like, come on. It's not that serious. Like, the dismissive person. Stay away from those people, because God gave us 2 ears for a reason and 1 mouth for a reason. What you think that reason is? To listen twice and speak fucking once, okay? So if we supposed to be friends and this is like a real thing, why is it that I'm trying to express to you with my 1 mouth that you did something that offended me or bothered me, and you with your 2 ears won't even let a word penetrate? How could you be friends with a person like that? Because in real friendships, real things happen. And if you can't express to your real friend that something they did bothered you in a real way without them dismissing it, you can't be friends with that person, because they lack the ability to hear what you are saying with the 2 ears, you know? Like, so I just don't have time for dismissive people. I don't have time for dismissive parents. I don't have time for dismissive siblings. I want to be heard all the time. Like I said, I'm a Gemini. I want to express thyself. So if I can't tell you did something that bothered me and you hear what I'm saying, we ain't gonna be friends. No. Because I like people to tell me the truth. If I did something that bothered you, bitch, you better tell me. Because the only way I can fix myself is if you point out shit, if you let me know, you know? And if you're gonna be up in my life and you ain't gonna be telling me what I did wrong to you, I don't want you as a friend, because you are a yes man, which leads to the next thing that's on my list. Stay away from the yes man. The yes man friend is the person who pretty much is your stan. Like, they approve, they co-sign everything that you do. The good, the bad, and the ugly. I know sometimes it seems like it's fun to have a friend like that, and that seems like the ride or die friend. But bitch, sometimes the ride or die friend could be like your downfall. You need to hear the truth. Like I said earlier, life is about yin and yang. You need to be able to hear the truth. You can't just be living life thinking that everything you do, because nobody in life is 100% good. So you can't just be living life thinking that everything you do is good and you're just Miss Goody Two Shoes. And no, you need someone to tell you about your wrongdoing, so in return you can grow. That's what life is about. You want to grow, you want to evolve, right? So why do you want to hang around people who's just approving and co-signing everything that you do? Like, I had a friend who felt like I should come with her to go help her beat up her baby father's baby mother. What? This bitch really asked me, am I coming? This bitch really asked me why I didn't help her argue with the baby mother, her baby father's baby mother on Facebook. Like, what do I look like to you? That's not my level of humanity. Like, I'm hood, and don't get me wrong, I will fight for shit that need to be fought about. But I'm not helping you fight your baby father's baby mother because you can't get over the fact that your baby father's a dusty. What the fuck I look like to you? No, I'm not a yes man, bitch. I'm not a yes man. That's not me. If that's what you're looking for, go left. But that ain't me. So you want to stay away from the yes man people. You want people to tell you like you wallet. Cause guess what? What if I would have went with her to really fight her baby mother, her baby father's baby mother, and shots rang off and I caught a bullet? How do you explain that to my parents? Amara went to go fight with baby. Like what? What? I ain't losing my life for nobody, bitch. Nothing's stupid. I fight because I have to, not because I want to. So whatever beef y'all got, I'm not yes man and shit. If it's stupid in my eyes, it's stupid in my eyes, and I'm gonna let you know that. Stay away from yes man, because like I said, you don't want anybody in your life who is not gonna tell you when you're doing wrong. You don't. You need to be told the truth, because sometimes that one friend who sometimes is always righteous is the one who's gonna save your life, to be honest with you. So stay away from yes man friends. The next one is the lion/sneaky friend. I don't even have to explain this, because you can't be friends with a liar. You can't be anything with a liar. There's no strong foundation if it's built off of lies. So that was quickly said, and I'm just gonna move right along because I don't think I really need to explain that. It's self-explanatory. Who wants to be associated with a person who lies all the time about everything? Nobody. I know, not me. And the last on my list is the friend with the man issues. Bruh, now we are women. We are gonna come across the heartbreaks and you know all that, the man drama and yada yada yada. But the person who has man issues looks like the woman who has man issues with every man. Nothing is working. And not only is nothing working for her, but she wants to sit down and nag you and talk to you about it all the time. Now, don't get me wrong, you're gonna have friends who want to talk to you about their man problems. That's totally fine. That's what friends do. But bitch, once I give you my thoughts, and if you are calling me to vent or calling me for my opinion, once I give you my thoughts and shit like that, we're not gonna make this a roller coaster. We're not gonna make this a revolving cycle where every time he does the same exact thing that I spoke to you about last month, like I'm gonna be here in all ears. No, I told you the other day how I felt. Like, what are you calling me back for? Are you calling me to vent? You want me to just sit down and hear? At this point, I'm tired of hearing the same old story. I felt like I read the book 11 times. Like, sis. And you want to stay away from those women because, like I said, nothing is going right as far as the man is concerned. Like, they are constantly choosing to be in relationships with these type of men. They choose not to pay attention to the red flags. They choose not to take anyone's advice, but they always want you to be a listening ear. I don't have time for that. I don't have time for that. Like, I don't want to feel like I'm in the relationship with you. Like, every time you go through, I have to be on the phone listening and crying with. No, bitch, this is too emotionally draining for me. Like, I just do not have time for it. And also, like, women who are just choosing to constantly pick men with red flags all the time and just not grow. These women are usually the women who like to go around saying, all men ain't shit. There's no good men around, blah, blah, blah. And you can't elevate like that. I am surrounded by people that have the same common interests as me. You know, like, I want to be around women. Yeah, we've been heartbroken before, but guess what? Our mindset isn't all men ain't shit. We paid attention to the red flags and we made better choices moving forward. So for me personally, like, I just like to not be around women with that type of mindset because you can't get through to them. And they just want to live life acting like the victim all the time and woe is me. And that just in return shows me that you really don't want to grow as a woman and you just want to constantly blame the men. And I'm not about blaming the men for every fucking thing. So stay away from the woman who has man issues because you will definitely be the person she calls all the time. And I promise you, after a while, the story is just, you know the story. Once she calls, it's gonna be like telepathy. You're gonna know right before she calls, you're gonna feel it. You're gonna know this bitch calling to tell you the same goddamn story. Before she could even get a word out, you're gonna tell her everything that happened. She's gonna be like, bitch, how you know? Like, what you mean how I know? I've been knowing for the last fucking 2 years. You've been going through the same fucking thing. The fuck, bitch? I'm tired of this shit. But yeah. So that is the last thing on this list. Comment down below and let me know your thoughts. Which friend were you, or which friend did you have, and how did you handle the situation? Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, turn on your notification bells. Go follow me on Instagram at Live Love Lloyd. I love y'all, and as always, remember to live love you. Bye guys.